Hello and welcome back to our World League All-Stars series here. We are obviously in control of the World League All-Stars represented by Sydney FC, sitting in third position and really starting to look at cementing a spot here heading towards the playoffs. We'll have two more games for you in this episode. We're taking on the Portuguese All-Stars represented by Benfica and also the German All-Stars represented by Bayern Munich. Hopefully you guys that are still watching this series are enjoying it. There's probably 4 or 5 episodes left before we hit the finals. So let's get into the action. Right, here we go. Game number 1 of the episode. It's the World League All-Stars hosting the Portuguese All-Stars here at the Allianz Stadium. No real changes to the side. Zizek is up front as we have injuries to David Villa and Giovinco at the moment. So hopefully the big tall unit can find himself a goal today. Let's get into this game. Oh, great work there from Giovinco. He's going to use his pace to push down the wing here. He's got Oscar and Gignac working for him. He passes it off. Gignac lays this one off. Here comes Tyson. Save from Patricio. Can he keep it in? Tyson does. Here comes the cross into the box. Gignac. Oh, rubbish. Works his way through the traffic. Still going here. Out wide, Tyson. Brings it back. Gignac shoots. Oh, cleared away. Paglificio to Tyson. Witzel. Silva. Gignac plays it off. Oscar. Good block from Felipe. And a corner here for the World League All-Stars. Just getting our game underway. Gignac trying to get up. That's going to get out. There's no one going to catch Giovinco. Plays it all the way back to Cerna. Zitsky. Inside Giovinco. Silva turns, shoots, delivers. Patricio with the save. Good save from the keeper. Cuts around nicely. Gignac still going, the big unit. Gets the shot in. Patricio with the save. Another corner here for the World League All-Stars. Still no one being able to break the deadlock. Rodriguez puts it out for a goal kick. 6 shots to 0 here in the first half. Well, the Portuguese All-Stars with another free kick here. 43 minutes gone. They play it off short to Felipe. He shoots it inside. Ricardo, there's the shot over the top. And that's probably their first shot on goal. It's been all the World League All-Stars, but we've failed to capitalise. Move forward again. Here it comes in again. Bastos slips it off. Here they come inside. Yes, Gonzalo Rodriguez does well. There's the shot. It's wide. There's the whistle. Half-time, it's 0-0. Well, nothing really to write home about here at halftime. We've had the 8 shots to 2, but only 2 on target. They've had the possession. We've tackled hard, but we need to find an avenue to the back of the net. Let's get into the second half. Oh, Portuguese All-Stars are through, and they've put one in the back of the net straight after halftime. No, he's been flagged for offside. Subject ticket. Not on my watch. And it's still 0-0. Right, 3 changes, not a lot of action here so far for the World League All-Stars today, so we'll make some substitutions, see if we can inject something into this side. Marlos, Cahill, and Augusto check in. Witzel. Here is Augusto. Oh, Witzel. Augusto does well, turns his man, takes the strike from range, works Rui Patricio, and I think it's going to stay in here. Well, yet another free kick here for the Portuguese All-Stars. Probably undeserving of a goal if they do get one here. It's over the top. And they miss out. Well, there is the whistle for full time. A very uneventful game there from both sides, and it's 0-0. Well, 11 shots, only 3 on target, 22 tackles. We were under the pump there from the Portuguese All-Stars, but could not find a goal going forward today. Tyson gets an 8.3 man of the match. Let's move on to the next game and forget about this one. Right, game number 2. Here we go. It is the German All-Stars at the Allianz Arena. And it is Sydney FC, of course, which is the World League All-Stars. This should be a big game. The Germans, you know that they'll be frothing at the bit to push their way back up the table. They're not on top, so it's where they will want to be. They sit below us in 5th at this stage. We are in 4th position, 25 points. So really heating up here near the top of the table, and teams are vying for a finals berth. Looks like they've sent out some big players, of course. This is the German League All-Stars. Robben, Frank Ribery, Aubameyang is there, Muller, Well, he's on 7 goals. Suarez has moved 2 away from Oscar. He's been a little bit quiet of late. Hopefully he can find a goal here today. Let's get into this game and see if we can actually find a goal. Having a bit of difficulty here dealing with the sun, but Ismaili does well. Slips it off for Piatti. Picked off by Piszczek, but he's going to get the ball back here, Piatti. We've had to make some substitutions to the first team. Here's Oscar. Oh, just belted out of it. Somehow gets the ball back. Oscar. Oh, top rack. Oh, free kick here for the Germans. 12 minutes in, and the World League All-Stars look a little bit off the pace. Oscar gets up and does well, but it's going to come straight back in through top rack. He fires it off to Muller, off to Ribery. Stepanenko gets in there, but it's offside. He pushes forward with a bit of space. We've got Timmy Cahill up front today. And he bypasses that, goes over the back for Piatti, and it's gone in off Manuel Neuer. And it's 1-0 to the World League All-Stars, and our first real threat forward. A lovely ball over the back, and it's Piatti with the goal. 1-0. We're dropping them like flies. These big boys have got no answer for the World League All-Stars. Lovely little finish. Neuer had no idea what to do with it, and it ends up in the back of the net. So Fred worked his way down the wing, got the cross over to the back post, and straight off Neuer's noggin into the back of the net. Bang, straight off the nose. That's going to hurt. Don't rub it. 1-0. Piatti just smashes his way through the middle, slips it forward. Timmy Cahill. Timmy fucking Cahill! Get in! 2-0 World League All-Stars, and the Australian does it! Yes! I love it when Timmy Cahill scores. It's a beautiful thing. Get in! 2-0. Fuck you, German World League All-Stars. Whatever you are, we don't care, because we are 2-0 up. Great run from Piatti. He's been fucking centimetre perfect today. A lovely ball for Timmy Cahill. Belts it in the back of the net, and it's 2-0. Get in. He passes this one off to Oscar. In the middle of the park, the general sorting his way through. Still going. Great run from Oscar. Oh, needed to settle on the shot. It was a magnificent run. It's Fred. Plays this one forward. It's Oscar on the run. Oscar shoots from range. Neuer with the save. And he does have a long shot trait, does Oscar, so we're definitely going to have a red-hot crack. They've got us on the counter here. Aubameyang chips over the top, wants Robin. Oh, Ismaili has his number, and there is half-time. The World League All-Stars 2, the German League All-Stars fuck all. Well, the match facts, we've held them to 0 shots. They have had 64% of the possession, but we're tackling hard in that final third, denying them shots, got forward and scored 2 ourselves. So let's get into the second half and see if we can control this game and finish off with a 2-0 or more lead. There's Fred from the kickoff on a push. Slips it out here for Marlos. Brings it in the box, looks for Timmy Cahill, and Toprak gets in his way. Purposefully. Are you fucking serious? Oh, ref. Well, looks like there's no card, but is it a free kick or a penalty? I'm not too sure whether it was inside or outside of the box. Looks right on the line, and it is a penalty. And Volpe is going to have to stand tall here. And great save from Volpe, and keeps us with a 2-0 lead. Well done. Corner for the German League All-Stars. Lovely save from Volpe. Marlos clears it away. Oh, slips through there. Oh, Volpe, great save, and it's a corner for the German League All-Stars. Let's make some substitutions. All right, some changes. And Schweinsteiger checking in, Augusto checking in, and Gervinho checking in. Let's go, boys. Let's finish off the Germans here. There's Augusto. Comes forward. Still coming, Augusto. Slips it off. Timmy Cahill. Timmy Cahill! Oh, sidebar! Oh, an offside. And there's the whistle. We beat the German League All-Stars, and another 3 points for us. Great work. Well, 9 shots to 4. They had the possession, but we played them off the park. And Piatti had a cracking day out. Gets himself a 9.4 man of the match performance. Well done. All right, taking a look at some results. The Germans beat the Russians. Then there was a draw between the Russians and the French. The Italians drew with the Germans. The Turkish beat the Dutch. The Spanish beat the English. We drew with the Portuguese. Then we beat the Germans 2-0. The Turks beat the Russians 2-0. The Spanish beat the French 3-2. A draw between the English and the Portuguese. And the Italians beat the Dutch 2-1. We move into February. Top goal scorer is Suarez, still with 10. Oscar stuck on 8. Assist-wise, it is Cavani from Monaco with 5. And is it Ziyech from Feyenoord, or the Dutch team, with 5 clean sheets. Volpe with 7 is keeping us in the games. Right, so there's 9 games remaining here in this competition. We sit in 4th at the moment, 28 points, and looking like we might have sort of broken away from the pack a little bit. We've got 5 points there on the Germans. It is the Italians on top at the moment with 31 points. And I don't know, I'll see how we go. I might put 3 games in the next couple of episodes just to, you know, push this on a little bit. I want to get ready to start up the new Journeyman series. So hopefully you're ready for that. We'll have some videos coming out for that shortly with the setup. But thanks very much for checking this one out. We will see you next time. I'm Aspiring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You have a good one.